What is up, guys? It is Echo and I have something new for you today, and today's video is Black Ops 2 Zombies achievements. Now, they were leaked. They've been leaked for about 24 hours now. I'm going to go over each zombie achievement and also the actual Call of Duty Black Ops 2. All achievements were released, so I'll have all achievements in the description, but I'm focusing on the actual zombies one. So let's get started. Now, the first image you can see is I don't think they exist. In Transit, kill a Screecher. Now, we know Screechers were about on Black Ops Shangri-La zombies, and these things are buggers, and they're not really boss zombies. Like, how can I put it? They're not that hard to kill. They're just like run fast and screech at you and stuff like that. But expect them to be back in Black Ops 2. Now, the achievement's only 10G, so you're going to see a lot of 10G achievements that are really basic. And you'd basically think of other achievements in older games that were really easy to get as long as you played the game. So do expect to see Screechers back. And yeah, they are fucking annoying, but obviously the map in Black Ops 2 is going to be called Transit. Now, the next image you see is, and the achievement is called You Have No Power Over Me. In Transit, defeat the Avogadro without being attacked by it. Now, if you go to Google, the image you will see on Google, and the Avogadro constant is, this is pretty advanced and pretty technical. It says, in chemistry and physics, the Avogadro constant, symbol LNA, is defined as the ratio of number of constituent particles, usually atoms or molecules, in a sample of the amount of substance through the relations Na equals N/N. This is the proportional factor that relates to the molar mass and the entity. It goes into detail and it just says the mass per amount of substance to the mass of said entity. So the actual guy, well, the actual Avogadro, the guy's name is Avogadro. I believe he is Italian and he was a scientist. So however, this guy's going to be a boss zombie in the Transit map, or he's going to be, I don't know, obviously he's going to be something in there. So that's pretty good. And all the wikis, you can find them on the wikis. I will have links in the description that you can check out and obviously read yourself. So let's move on. The next achievement is standard equipment may vary. In Transit, acquire 4 different equipable items in one game. Now, the image you see is like at the end of the actual trailer. You'll see this image and a load of zombies. So I think this is a weapon, kind of like a thunder gun, something like that. It's got like temperature gauges on it. I'm not too sure. I just used this image because obviously I checked the actual trailer frame by frame to see if there was any items that you could find, but obviously we'll find out at a later date. But I expect the items to be weapons. They could be like they were in all the previous zombies. They could be metal rods, something like that. I'm not too sure, but it's going to be really unique and different. I expect there to be a lot of new weapons coming out. Obviously, Black Ops is set in the future, so we're going to be seeing future weapons in zombies, which I cannot wait to use. So yeah, that is that achievement. So let's crack on and keep going. So the next one, Dance on My Grave. This is just a random image. I looked throughout the actual trailer. I couldn't see anything about a grave. But obviously, zombies are like from the Undead. So I use this image. And it says, in Transit, acquire your Tombstone. Whether you go to a graveyard, you need your Tombstone. I don't know. Honestly, time will tell about this achievement. It's only 10G, so obviously it's going to be another basic achievement. It's not going to be really in detail or really hard to get. You'll understand, and once someone finds out the achievement, they're all over YouTube anyway. But I do plan to hopefully get them all out there as well as quick as possible. The next one is Undead Man's Party Bus. In Transit, complete all addition to the bus in one game. Now, if you watch the trailer, it's got like different zones. It like goes into a map and then you go to a different location. So that's what I think this is complete all the additions to the bus in one game, or something along them lines, because you've got like, it's hard to explain, but if you watch the trailer, you notice that it moves along and it goes around like a map. So I'm guessing if you defeat all locations on the party bus, then you'll get this achievement. Seems quite a good idea. I'm not too sure, but let's keep going. The lights of their eyes. Now, this is quite advanced, this one. It kind of put me off course on what is going on. It says, in Transit, pacify at least 10 zombies with 1 EMP. Now, for an EMP to work, it just disables electricity, which gives me the indication that we're going to see electricity zombies. Which obviously makes sense since we're going to be using an EMP. But this actual image is from the trailer. I don't think this is an actual electricity zombie. You'll probably be able to tell easily. Probably have electricity around them. They'll probably become from, I don't know, Electrical River. We know like George Romero is electrical and stuff like that, so who knows. But this next image, a weird trailer image, EMP zombie possibly. This was pulled from the trailer. It was all over Google. You've probably seen it on Next Gen Tactics video. But this image, that kind of looks like a head and an arm to me. So is this like the EMP zombie? Is this like a boss zombie? I guess we'll find out in more detail, obviously, when the game comes out. I keep saying that, but obviously we will. But it's good to find little images like this, because that honestly does look like a head. What do you think about this? Do you think it is a zombie? Do you think it's just a coincidence how it's happened? I'm not too sure, but that's pretty awesome that I found that, and others found that as well. And the next achievement is don't fire until you see. Have all doors opened without being set on fire. I just used this image. I pulled this from the trailer. This isn't the image linked to the achievement. Probably most of the images I'm using aren't linked to the achievements, but it's obviously good to have an image instead of just text. But what can this mean? It's 25G, so there's obviously going to be fire around the map. But is it going to be like the doors are blocked by fire? It's really hard to tell. They really didn't give us much information, just a basic trailer. But like I said, these achievements were leaked today or within the past 24 hours. So I'm just giving you a heads up on what the achievements are. Now the next one is Green Run Side Quest. Complete the Green Run Side Quest, 75G. So obviously this is going to be the main achievement. Now I did some research, and the Green Run was a secret US government released of radioactive fission products in December 2nd, 1949 at the Hanford site plutonium production facility. So this is you can find this on the wiki, and this image is what I just found. It looks pretty good as well. It says radioscopes released at the time were supposed to be defected by US Air Forces, and it was released because of government. There's something about the government, but you can find it all in the wiki. Do check it out. It's called Green Run, and it's pretty weird. So 75G, that's going to be the main achievement, so I expect this to be hard, really hard. You know, previous achievements were hard as well, so who knows, guys. It's really mind-boggling. It gets everyone thinking. Now the next one is fuel efficient in transit, use an alternative mode of transportation. 10G, well, there's a party bus. Does that mean there's going to be other stuff you can drive or travel around in? Maybe like we've seen lunar landers in other Call of Duty Black Ops. We've seen similar stuff like that. Teleportation. Can we see other cars? Can we drive other cars? We know that the image they released was of the headlights of a car. Can we drive them? Can we travel around in them? Who knows? I cannot wait though. It's going to be so awesome. The map is called Tranzit, obviously, and I'm really excited. Now we have Happy Hour, the last achievement for zombies. In transit, buy 2 different perks before turning on the power, 15G. And the reason why I think this is 15G is because I reckon the actual power will probably be where you start, and the map is going to be a lot bigger, like really much bigger than previous Call of Duty games. We know that for a fact. They've tweeted it out, they've said, which is pretty awesome. So obviously they're going to give us a task on, can you get 2 perks, can you survive without turning the power on? But guys, I've been Echo. I hope you did enjoy this information. This was leaked within the past 24 hours. And expect Black Ops 2 zombies on my channel, all over my channel. And if you could comment, rate, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It does help me out. Thanks, and goodbye.